Hello Aries, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your September 2019 mini tarot reading. We're going to take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, stop by my website. I've included the link down below and get yourself an appointment. And if you just have a question or two, check out Instant Go. I have also included that link down below, and it seems to be working real well for some people that have just a question or two. And then please remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. And please let me take a moment to thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel, because without you, this is not possible. I so appreciate every single one of you that take the time to watch, share, and then you message me besides. I'm just feeling really blessed and wanted to pass that on for you. It says here for you, Aries, your apprenticeship is about over. It says that, you know, you're, how do I say? It says, okay, if those of you that are starting a relationship, this time it's going to be different. It's as if you're open to receive what's coming rather than writing the story of how, okay, this week it's got to be this week it's got to be this, and so on. So it looks like a lot of you have apprenticed in a way to open to receive relationships. Is that for everybody? Could be. It means like, if it is for more than new relationships, it would be learning to let things flow or see how they unfold. Something like that is really a good thing for you. It says that things from the past that have been reoccurring, something's changed about that. It says it's time now for things to fall into place, and it's going to happen really quickly in a good way. And boy, I'm just so happy with the news for you, because the last few months have not been good for a lot of folks and a lot of signs. Happiness is yours, and remember, it's a choice. And we want to hold on to it. We don't hold it so tight that it disappears, because it's energy. But sometimes just by changing the way we look at something can make something change. And also when we choose joy, things seem to come, they flow a little better for us. Because when we want to be the victim, all of us, no matter who you are, it seems to, you can stay there too. But if you can find something to be happy about, something to have gratitude for, or happiness comes your way, choose that. It says this feeling of being alone, even when you're with people, you've conquered that. Something's changed about that for a lot of you, which brings victory. And victory for you, Aries, is going to be really good. Also, you hot-tempered Aries, which I have many Aries close to me, and their temper can go whoosh, but they also can be the kindest, loving people, so generous and so, so good to you. So it says use your strength and try to curtail some of that. When you ask, use honey rather than vinegar, and you'll see a lot quicker things will get better for you. It says choices that you make this month are going to be important, not just for this month, but like throughout the year. And I think that has to do with have to do with work, has to do with energy of some kind, meaning that it could be love, could be money, so it could be at home, it could be at work, it could be many different things. So choices that you make this month are going to stick around for a long time, and you're going to be guided. It says you're going to get what you deserve, and you've learned a long time ago that you deserve something really good, and I'm excited for you. You're going to have reasons to celebrate. It says that try to focus on one thing at a time, because being the pioneer that you are, you can do a lot of things at once. But it says if you focus on one thing at one time, and it doesn't mean for 20 years, but it means for 10 minutes. If you want to focus on change, if you want to focus on learning, or whatever it might be, do that, put it back up on the shelf, so to speak, and go to the next thing. Preparedness in reverse says you've looked at how you got to where you are. Some of you that have just recently started work are finding that you didn't think this would be so wonderful, but it's better than you thought it was going to be. And those of you that are unhappy where you're working, this might be a good month to look outside of that work area or that company that you work for. And you might even, some of you are even going to realize how good you have it just by looking at what's available, for instance, out there for jobs. New beginnings are possible here for work, for love, for just about everything, it looks like. But be open to see them. You're not stuck anywhere. And I think you're realizing that, a lot of you, and this is such a good thing. It says that dark night of the soul that seems to creep up once in a while, do your best you can to let that go. It says you've learned a lot about yourself and others over the past few months. It says change is definitely before you. And a lot of times the change starts within, starts with us. It says if you're if you're longing for someone from the past, specifically in a relationship, you know, maybe you're not open to receive a new relationship. So do your best you can to figure out what it is that keeps bringing this thought or memory up to you, and see where that goes. It's like it just shows up at the weirdest time. I'm not saying that they're not still alive. If they are still alive, you might even want to figure out what it is. Is it a fantasy you have about them, or is it for real? Because when you set yourself free and open to receive someone new is definitely coming along, or they may even return. Of course, that's not for everybody. But it says, sometimes you worry about looking foolish. You're not foolish. Your energy is high and powerful, I guess is a good word to say. Those of you that are waiting to hear about a job, this is a great week, month, day to hear about it. I think you're going to. It says, don't be fearful. You're going to find that you will always be taken care of when you believe that. Intuition is really strong this month, and it seems like the choices you make right now are really going to be for more than just right now. They're going to be for future, for family, for things such as that. It's almost like you got like an aha moment, or, oh, I got this. Yeah, you do, Aries. You have it. It says you're a chariot, one who achieves greatness. Natural born leader, a lot of you are. And it says when you see who you are without arrogance, and I'm not saying you're arrogant, I'm just saying when you do, things really change for you. You're going to make some choices for the future, and the past is going to have a lot to do with the choices you make. But remember, sometimes things are presented to us to be brand new, to be different than before. It says, don't worry about what's gone. We can't change that. There is going to be gaiety in the midst of change for you, Aries. Buckle up, but it's going to be a good ride for you. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really good month for most of you anyway. Thank you so much for dropping in. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and I'll see you again next month.